Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer tea, pop culture, or most importantly Britty girl, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be super incredibly grateful to be your new messy best motherfucking friend. Okay, listen, we gotta talk about the legend, the queen. Girl, what is this? The queen of everything, the queen of pop, the queen of R&B. Okay, girl, just the queen of pop. All right, let's just, cause, okay, queen of pop, right? The queen of pop, Miss Brittany Jean motherfucking Spears, honey. Born in December 2nd, 1981. Favorite Kentwood, Louisiana. Favorite ice cream was vanilla. Then she changed it and now it's Rocky Road and then Ben & Jerry's. There was just all these crazy things. Do you guys remember those magazines that it had like Britney's favorites and it had like Britney's favorite color, Britney's favorite? I would memorize it, but like every magazine, somehow everything would change. So I would have to memorize. Girl, anyways. Listen, Britney came out when? Britney came out in the year 1998, right? So 1998 to 2022. So let's do the math. So we have 1998 to 2008 to 2018. So that's 20 years, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 24 years since Brittany Spears has been blessing us in the entertainment business as the queen of pop. And she just became the number 49th most listened artist in the world on Spotify, you guys. She's amongst the 51st artists listened, the most artists listened in the whole world. Number 50, you guys. Number 49, sorry. She has roughly, I think it's like 37 million monthly listeners. 37.5 million monthly listeners. And you have to understand something. I know that maybe for some it's like, oh, okay, but like Spotify is huge, right? Spotify is heard worldwide and she's amongst the 50 artists most listened to on Spotify. And this is including all of the new age, very popular people, Nicki and what's her name? Dua Peep, like, how you doing? Wendy would call her, she is competing against the most, streamed artists in the world. And back in the day when Britney would sell, would come out with an album, we would have to stand in front of the music store, buy the CD, or even sometimes a tape, you know what I mean? And now Britney is still amongst the 50, she's still amongst the most popular. And it has to, it means a lot to me just because Britney, she has found a way to captivate everybody's eyes and their love for Britney worldwide is crazy. You guys, listen, I've been very fortunate enough and very grateful that I've been able to travel to many countries in the world. And of course I have, somehow spoken about Britney, and everybody, everybody has a story about Britney, whether it's the straight guy saying, it was my sexual awakening, watching her in this, a girl's outfit, what is it called? Schoolgirl's outfit. Then, we have like the girls and the gays who wanted to be just like Britney or wanted to be Britney's friend, or, we all have a story with Britney, and we are 24 years in her career. And I'm so proud of her because, it's not like it was before. Everything is on streaming services. You don't have that excitement of going home with the CD and unwrapping it and, looking at the pictures and the lyrics. And then, girl, I would always run to see who she thanked. It was a lot, for me, it was a lot more exciting back then. But for Britney to be amongst the 50 most listened artists in the whole world, it says a lot because a lot of people thought that she was not going to last because a lot of people questioned her talent. But if there's one thing about Britney Spears is that, you know, she can put on a show. She can captivate anybody. I remember so much when I was in school, you guys, and Britney came out. I don't know how old I was. I just remember. I remember the school was sort of like divided. You had the NSYNC fans, you had you had Backstreet Boys fans, you had Britney fans, you had a couple of Christina fans, and then you had like, you know, Korn and Limp Bizkit and Eminem. Like, it was like, you know, a very mixed thing at school. But the majority of the people loved Britney, except the NSYNC fans because of Justin and Britney rumors at the time. And I'll never forget, you know, just going back and telling you a little bit of my experience with Britney. I'll never forget there was a rumor that this radio stupid ass he invented that made up a rumor that Brittany and Justin were involved in a car accident. And I think a lot of you guys can probably remember this. I remember that I was in school and I will never forget a teacher runs in to my classroom and tells the teacher something like that. I don't remember. I know I'm missing bits and pieces, but I just remember there was this energy at my school. People were crying. People were, you know, I was obviously in tears. Everyone was, the school stopped literally until it was found out that it was a rumor. I don't know if I even called my mom to pick me. I don't remember, you guys, but there's this energy, there's this love that people have for Britney. And, you know, especially after her breakdown, people, when Britney was gearing up to release Circus and Womanizer and all of these things, I remember I was in Europe, and I just remember like there was this sort of anticipation, there was this excitement, there was this, you know, what is it going to sound like? How is it going to be? What's going to happen? And I'll never forget the first time I heard it. I believe it was on Y100 Miami, their web. I remember these little details. Or Z100 here in LA. One of those two. But I just remember the song came out, and I remember it was like a thumbnail of her. And the Z100, it was Z100 logo, I'm pretty sure. And I just remember listening to Womanizer and just fully breaking down because after the storm that the media put Britney through in 2007, I truly thought it was the end for Britney. I said, you know what, they're gonna end up killing her. Like, you know, I believe they did Princess Di. And I just remember every morning I would wake up in just such anxiety sometimes. And I would be so scared to go on TMZ or anything. So Britney, I just, you know, and Womanizer. So when you had to live all of that as a Britney fan, and then Womanizer came on, and you saw the video for the first time, you really, I think for me, that's when my love kind of like grew even more. Although, you know, I've loved her since day one. I have, I even bought the Sabrina the Teenage Witch soundtrack that had Soda Pop on it. I've been lucky enough to see her in concert, in the Britney Y2K, You Drive Me Crazy tour, in Dream Within a Dream, in, Circus, Femme Fatale, and Piece of Me residency. I didn't see Onyx Hotel because I was grounded. And I didn't see Baby One More Time. I think I was just maybe too young. I didn't even know she was going on tour. But, you know, we're talking about 24 years ago. And Britney is still here. And Britney is still amongst the most streamed artists in the world. The 50th most streamed artist in the world. So I'm just so proud and I'm so grateful to be part of that history. And to be just able to I always joke and I'm like, I'm so grateful that I chose one that had longevity. And it's not even about shade to like Mandy or Jessica, because I love them. But it's like Britney beat all the odds. You know what I mean? She beat the odds of when people thought she would never come back. You know, everything she's been through and still going through. And when Brittany when Brittany drops something new, we saw it with Hold Me Closer. I mean, it causes a scene. And I really think that the music industry probably saw that right now with Hold Me Closer. And there is a level of respect for Brittany. Brittany has broken many records that many people have not even been able to break ever, since. And, I'm just so proud of her. I'm proud of her. I'm proud that in 2022 she is still popping, and even though she hasn't released an album since 2016, you can tell that when Britney releases something, it just goes worldwide, and it just makes me so thankful, and I love seeing Britney being successful. So anyways, I have a lot of Britney stories of the past. I don't know if you guys one day want me to share it, but I just have many like little cute Britney moments, and I ran after her tour bus once. It was a mess. But anyways, congratulations, Britney. We love you. We're so proud of you. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys. Oh, actually, no, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.